Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Train Man. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, Trains in Space. As we are rapidly approaching our first burn in this sequence that is supposed to bring us very close. By very close, I mean 3,500,000 meters. But, you know, still relatively close in the near endless vacuum of space, and the massive size of this solar system that we're currently going through. Slow down to a reasonable speed. I don't want to skip past this burn like I did our last one. Alright. Four hours. 3 hours. 2 hours. 1 hour. You know, something I've been thinking I should do recently is keep tabs on when or what date the video is going to come out on, and then try and talk about something on that date. Like if this was, when is this going to come out? A week from today, so 5th to the 6th? The 5th. Comes out on the 5th. I don't know what's important about the 5th. so never mind. The one video I think of it on, it has nothing to do with any sort of holiday or event. So we're just going to close in on our burn here like we normally do instead of discussing random topics. 6. When we're down to about 10 minutes, I'm going to turn around and find the node for us to burn at. It's 10 minutes. Here is the Kerbal Cruiser as we know it and love it. I'm going to spin this thing around. It's like pushing a boulder. Still not the least nimble thing I've had to use. And it's definitely more solid than the old Victory Station when we had to move that thing. That was a nightmare. I mean, it was quite an entertaining nightmare, but it was a nightmare nonetheless. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that this thing is on the nav ball somewhere, and we just haven't seen it yet. There it is. I was heading straight for it the whole time. I knew what I was doing, precisely. I can see that mast basically wobbling. That'd be like the conning tower of this thing. Well, no, it's the bridge. It's all the habitable quarters. This thing has an incredible amount of itself dedicated to fuel. But I guess that's what happens on a ship like this. When you haven't got, you know, fusion reactors of science fiction. Or interstellar mod in that case. Wow, really? That's it? Alright, let's get to the burn. 7 minutes away, and it's supposed to apparently take 11 seconds, which is nothing. So I frankly don't believe that we can knock out 200 meters per second in 11 seconds. No, damn right we can't. engines are overheating, sir. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. When we're trying to go somewhere really far and really fast, then I can use that phrase again. But right now, it's just unnecessary. So if you may have noticed, 1 second is not 1 second. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 0. Close enough. Ding. Next maneuver in 341 days. Alright, and our thing is still in a terrible place. Alright, so we're going to plan another maneuver ahead, of course, as we do. Stealing a line from Kurt J. Mack there. No, that's not the way to go. So in order to get these things to stay up, I heard that if you, like, right-click on them, they'll... No. Okay, never mind then. Back down to what it was, but we're still not getting any closer. 8,000. That's about as close as we're going to get with those. Apparently as close as we're going to get with those as well. Maybe we should just go there and then figure the damn thing out from there. We've got one lap around the sun to do. Before we get... Stop wobbling like that. Ignore that, please. Before we get within firing distance of this thing, and then once we get close enough to it, we can cancel our relative velocities. And try to make an actual intercept. The thing I'm not sure about is how much of that I want to do with Jebediah. Because he's got his thruster pack dealio, but that only has its 5 units of fuel. And I don't want to cross, 3.5 million meters with just the thruster pack. .3 meters per second. I'm surprised how little delta V it takes to do this maneuvering, even in this deep of space. I mean, that's something I've learned from doing this. And we can sort of fine-tune our maneuvers, considering that, our engines don't do so much. 100 days away. So the other thing, if we do even get close, then I will use the thruster pack, because we can always quick save if we screw up. And I almost went past this, I wasn't paying attention. We're just going to jam on the brakes, basically, once we get down to 1. 4 hours, nailed it. Alright, so get us back into position. I assume this is based on your center of mass. When your center of mass shifts around by moving the rocket around, it changes the actual burn. Am I good or am I good? Look at that. Less than a minute. Yep. Sure. Well, we got it even better than that. Whoa! Oh. We had it for a second there. Another 1.3 meters per second burn. Let's keep doing that. Oh wait, no, you know what? No, do that. I'm sorry. Let me do that. Anyone realize where the maneuver node actually went? Because I don't. Anything in these? No, that's what I thought. I did actually kind of clean this up, so I'm gonna guess it's over somewhere. Good thing there won't be any loading delay when we get Jeb's ship, and it's literally only 4 pieces. 5, actually. It's 2 solar panels, 2 scientific instruments, the capsule, and that's it. Don't control from that would screw me all up. I wonder what the view is like. Hold on. You know what? This is freaking sweet. I'm doing everything from here. Zoom in on the nav ball. This is the emergency slide rule in the bottom right cabinet. P.S. I ate all the snacks. Thanks, Bill. Or Bob. BK. Great. Too bad we don't see our countdown to burn over here. That'd be real nice. Wish they would add more to let us know. Or let us have a more viable cockpit view. Still looking for this thing. Wait, 24... Oh, right, because that's the next burn. If I were him, I'd be getting wicked dizzy. Oh, I understand why they put BK there. Because no matter what Kerbal you have in the cockpit, it could be a different one. If they put Jebediah Kerman, or if they put JK, it's obviously Jebediah Kerman. But if they put BK, it can be Bill or Bob. And if you have Bill there, it's probably Bob, and if you have Bob there, it's probably Bill. And if you have Jebediah there, it's a 50-50 shot, it's one of them. It doesn't particularly matter which one. The best part is that you can blame them. Whoa! Oh, right, because Kerbal days are only, are rather 6 hours. I almost said 5 hours. Also, when you go by this, the year, when it says how many T minus X amount of days, the year is actually your year around the planet. Or, sorry, around the planet. Around the sun. Unless you're, you know, in orbit of something. This is still in, years of Kerbin, but this down here I'm pretty sure is in years of, whatever level the spacecraft is orbiting at. I think. I have a way I can test that theory, but it's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a bit until we get this burn done, and then I can check some stuff out. We're getting dangerously close to Jebediah here, and by dangerously close, I mean under 2 million meters. Which again, in the vastness of space, isn't so bad. It's like hitting a bullet with a smaller bullet, blindfolded while riding a horse. Somebody tell me what that's from. I mean, I know what it's from, I'm just saying, you know, restore my faith in humanity and tell me what that's from. and tell me who said it. And if you're feeling particularly audacious, tell me who they said it to. I know it's not exactly an obscure reference, it's just the one that's in my head right now. And now this isn't a question of the day thing. It's not. You're not going to get any recognition for it other than me thinking, hey, that guy's up to date. Or will I? Because it might not be something up to... Okay, yeah, no, it is. I could throw you for a loop there if I wanted to. Ha ha. Make you go looking through old videos. Gotta go dredge up those VHS tapes. What did VHS even stand for? You know, something about the internet, it's made it so that when somebody tells you something, tells you something on the internet that is, you're no longer impressed by the fact that they conjured up this knowledge because they literally have it all at their fingertips. And by they, I mean you guys, obviously, and myself included, I mean everyone who has access to the internet. Using the internet. There's a weird train of thought there, just kind of try to ignore it and think about what I said and how correct I am. Because my opinion is something I cannot look up on Wikipedia. Alright, let's get close to this guy now. Alright, also, after we pass... No, wait, the ascending node doesn't tell you that. It was at the Apple axis, because it's not telling us a year, and I know that Kerbal years are way less than 365 days. See, this is the absolute vastness of space at its best. Because you well and truly know... Oh wait, there's our thing. You well and truly know that no matter how close you look on that map, this ship and Jebediah are going to be so far apart that the game will not even show us that little targeting reticule, so to speak. It would never put us in target mode unless I set it to that myself, so I really would have no idea how to rendezvous if I didn't... You know, I've done this once before. How did I do it once before? It wasn't even in a ship like... I mean, of course it wasn't on a ship like this. This ship is one of a kind in my head. Or on my computer, really. Come on, get back up there. I don't care if you're wobbling a bit. Alright. We're burning to zero this. I like how well this thing turns in one direction. Or, well, in one dimension. It turns left to right really well. Or, well, up to down in this case. Probably going to rotate a bit, that's fine. This thing still works great, so I'm happy with that. Next version is not going to have piping, though. So that was a technical oversight that shouldn't have happened. Perhaps the pipes from here, and then from here, like, over a bridge of some sort to there, would have been more fitting and more helpful. I just knocked down the overheat a little bit just by nudging it a tiny, tiny fraction underneath maximum thrust, which is completely fine by me. This is not the kind of maneuver that has to be done in a split second. The thing I'm looking for, though, we keep hitting these intersects and then passing them, and then generating new ones. Like, we're almost at the point where our orbits are going to be pretty much identical. Put my keyboard out here. Something I realized at one point or another, that the reason my microphone picks up the keyboard noises so well is that it's sitting directly on top of it. And that was also a technical oversight, for the record. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do after this. I might just cut it and then tell you when we're within range of Jebediah. I want to know what being within range of Jebediah would actually entail. I really don't have a concept of that. I've only done this once before, and that was a long time ago. With a situation that wasn't nearly so dire or unusual. And this thing is swinging around. Well, let's get ourselves lined up for another intercept. Why don't we? Hit F5 and quick save that just for a moment there. And we're going to increase our speed to the target. Yes. Yes. This must have been how I did it last time. See, the tiniest change in speed over a ridiculous amount of time nets you one heck of a course correction. That's 3 meters per second. 3! And look how much that's changing our course. I'm gonna be careening towards this thing. I really wish this thing had surviving RCS jets or something. Kilometers is fine for now. We'll actually be in a decent distance at that point. We're coming towards this thing at 6.3 meters per second, but over the amount of seconds it's taking from there to there, it's such an incredible amount of distance that we're covering. Also, the whole time warping in deep space thing is not bothering us just yet, but it might as we get much closer. Again, they said they fixed that, and it doesn't seem to be that fixed. It didn't spin around fast enough. Come on, hurry up. RCS! But again, that seconds, as if seconds really matter when you're traveling at this speed. It's about days that matter, or years. That's really what the universe sees. Yep, stop. Stop on a dime. Ah, I knew a spaceship could do that. Alright, let's go find that, node again and head towards our target. One more time. don't think I'm gonna have to cut this video at all. Which is fantastic for me, because, you know, less work. I am probably the laziest video maker you'll find out there. And I very much appreciate my following for dealing with that, my following being you guys. And also that creepy guy that hangs outside the window when I try to record. Just kidding, there's no creepy guy. He's not really a creepy guy to me, I mean I've known him all my life. God, that'd be so weird. Just being completely honest, that'd be weird. I mean, to be fair, I once flew like 60 kilometers on the moon using the EVA pack. But that was on the moon. Not in deep space where... Whoa! Where's our target? I honestly have no idea where it is. It said 50 kilometers? Let's just scan the sky until we see the targety thing. This could be above us, could be below us. Oh, there he is. Lovely. Alright, spin us around again. What did I get us in? 10 or 5? I'm gonna call that 5. It's 6, but I'm calling it 5, just for my own benefit. Makes me feel better about myself. Come on, Ellis, you know you're a good pilot. Damn right I'm a good pilot. Peppy taught me everything he knew. Wink. It's such a silly thing to do. Silly, he's coming at a 1,000 times regular speed, or what is this? 5, 10. No, that was 1,000. 1,000 times regular speed. He's coming racing towards us. That's 2.2 kilometers per second at that speed. See, I can do math. We're gonna hit 4.9 or... Come on. 4.8, 4.7, 4.6, 4.5, 4.4, 3, 2. I was about to say, can we get down to 4? I think 1 is going to be our last one. Yeah, 1's our last one. Alright, it's turning around. I can feel it in my bones. You kidding me? Slow down. I overburned a little bit. I forgot we were only going 2 meters per second. I turn off RCS and let's switch to Bell. F5. Hit out to the map mode. Switch to Bell. Jebediah, you are going to do something amazing. Yes. Yes, Mr. Kerman. They're all Mr. Kerman. What am I saying? You're going to designate your thing a piece of junk? For leaving it? Then you're going to EVA. Take the science. Why not? Three minutes away, 2 minutes away. At least you can see the stuff on the map view. Oh, there's our loading delay. Things are going to get a little bit laggier from here on out. Slow down. Oh, not that way. This way. We're staring into the sun. That's probably not good for us. Go, Jebediah, go. This is the leap of faith right here. Do you synchronize? Leap of faith. Though I can understand why you don't have a nav ball in this view. Kerbal doesn't have a nav ball either. Too bad you can't do view from inside a Kerbal's helmet. How awesome would that be? I should have called it the KSS Enterprise. That has a better ring to it than KC-1. Should have folded in those solar panels so I didn't slam into them. Slow down. I've actually got to swap places with Bill over here. Because Jeb's going to be taking command from now on. He's got a higher rank. He is mission commander of everything everything he stands near, rather. Fortunately for Bill, he's got a ladder. Jeb doesn't. Keep going. Hey, Jeb! Woo! Alright, he's in the science lab. Switch back to Jeb, who's slowly floating away. Just watched his, comrade, I guess, get into ship, and he's going to do the same. Alright, Jeb, you're in control now. I didn't put a transmitter on this. That was stupid. I'll be completely honest, that was stupid. Okay, well, I need to add a science package down the bottom then once we get back to Kerbin. Kerbin, we're going to be getting the third member of our team. And that will be, who don't we have? Bob. Bob's coming home, guys. Target is none. Alright, we've got to find our way back to Kerbin. Wait, who's on EVA? Seriously, who's on EVA? Oh, never mind. Game's confused. Alright, so starships. Alright, so we're in the same orbit as... No? Okay. Set as target. Do we... Okay, there's our close encounter. Let's bring that back out to where we are. Get rid of the maneuver node for a second. Add a revolution, add a revolution. Then let's say... bring that down considerably. It's really not changing that much. How are we going to get home? The Kerbal Cruiser is apparently stuck in resonance with the planet Kerbin, dooming it. Oh, for goodness sake. That won't... Oh, no, of course I won't change it. We're gonna need... figure out, again, when it's closest, which should be right there. Let me just restart with a fresh node. Mark the parry apps, because we can. I don't understand why that would be. I'm obviously not understanding the, how this system here works. I figured that if we just fiddled with this enough, it would make sense. And then it would do what we wanted to do. But it doesn't seem like it's going to do that. Alright, so we're going to find a maneuver where we can have a closer encounter than that. Perhaps in a couple cycles when we've actually got a chance at it. Yeah, this is literally... we're on the opposite side of it now. So, wait until we're close. Which apparently... what did it say? 1, 2 maneuvers? Oh, never mind. Didn't do what I wanted it to do. Ha! Wait a minute. Oop. Wrong way. It's 32. We need to get this down to something reasonable, I guess. So we can actually... no, stop that. Go for a landing. Or not a landing. What am I saying? We're not landing the Kerbal Cruiser. Impossible. I believe we hit 9 million once. Alright, so let's just get our maneuver and then we'll tailor, or get our encounter. And then as you do with any other, we're going to tailor our encounter once we get closer to it. But we're going to be doing that in the third part of the rescue mission saga, of the Maiden Voyage saga. No icebergs yet. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this stupendous video. And I'll see you next week. Tryman out.